Some hospitals in parts of the country, they're seeing an increase in child COVID patients as the Omicron variant spreads to different parts of the country. CDC data shows that about 2,000 children are in the hospital battling the virus right now. That's up from about 700 cases a month ago. National correspondent Paul Gerke live in New York City, which is seeing perhaps the largest surge in hospitalizations. Paul?
The largest in the country right now, Adrienne. Since the very beginning of this pandemic, we've known that children are affected by COVID differently. For the longest time, many parents operated under the idea that it just didn't impact them quite as hard. But now that thinking might be changing. At the start of the month, New York City hospitals took in an average of 18 young people per day. But on December 23rd alone, 115 young New Yorkers were hospitalized. An alarming trend is emerging in New York City hospitals. More and more kids are being hospitalized with COVID symptoms. From December 11th to the 23rd, pediatric admissions in the city jumped 395%, from 22 kids to 109. According to the New York State Health Department, nearly all of those children needing medical attention had not received the vaccine. About half hospitalized last week were too young to get the shot.
Among the children who are aged 5 to 11, none had been vaccinated.
New York Governor Kathy Hochul says the state will distribute 3.5 million COVID tests to schools this week. She's urging parents to vaccinate their kids over the holiday break to slow the spread of COVID once classes resume.
Children 5 to 11 have been approved since November 3rd. So we're almost up to 2 solid months. We've had this opportunity to get children during that age category, vaccine.
The nationwide rate of pediatric COVID hospitalizations has increased nearly 30% in the last week, up to about 260 kids per day. Ohio and Texas are reporting more than 150 children currently hospitalized with the virus. Doctors in Louisiana are noticing an uptick, too.
We've seen a massive increase in pediatric patients presenting with symptoms consistent with COVID-19, and the positivity rate is skyrocketing.
California state epidemiologist Dr. Erica Pan is looking at New York as a warning for her state, tweeting, "Unfortunately, New York is seeing an increase in pediatric hospitalizations. Please give your children the gift of vaccine protection as soon as possible." Only 16% of New Yorkers aged 5 to 11 are completely inoculated, although they've only been able to receive the vaccine, as you heard a moment ago, since November 3rd. Adrienne, this uptick in pediatric cases is particularly concerning because there are so many people being hospitalized in general in New York right now. More than 5,500 New Yorkers hospitalized with COVID as we speak. That's the most we've seen since February.
All right, Paul, thank you so much. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to click on the red subscribe button below so you can get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.